I know somebody who feels very strongly about Yogi is kind enough to join us on what I'm sure is a difficult day for his family. It's the Yankees managing general partner, owner of the Yankees, Hal Steinbrenner. He joins us now live from Tampa. Hal, I know that Yogi meant a lot to your family, meant a lot to your dad as well. What are you feeling today?
Well, look, it's obviously a sad day for Yankee fans. I mean, it's a sad day for baseball fans. And as you said in many words, I mean, he transcended. He was more than just the Yankees. I mean, he was great in so many respects. But at the same time, you know, it also gives us a chance to celebrate his incredible life, and it was an incredible long life.
What were your memories of meeting him and having a relationship with him?
You know, I think for my wife and I, the best memories we have are just watching him interact with Carmen, his wife. I mean, they had a special marriage. They really did. And, you know, to hear him say that, you know, she was the best teammate that he ever had, you know. And she was. And it was just incredible. You know, we all hope to have that kind of marriage, and it was special. So those are most of my memories.
Did you have any interactions with him when you were young, when your dad first bought the team?
Yeah, I mean, you know, here and there, spring training, things like that. Obviously, they had their ups and downs as far as their relationship, but there were many more ups than downs, that's for sure. And, you know, my dad had a special place in his heart for Yogi. And, you know, I really grew up the last 20 years, you know, seeing him at games and seeing him interact with the players. And he was special. And, you know, for all the reasons you said, 10 World Series and 3 MVPs, and, you know, just to see the players react to him, young and veterans, it was incredible through the years.
Before the piece was brokered with Susan Waldman, how did your dad feel about Yogi being away from the team?
Look, my dad was a proud man, as you know. I mean, I never asked him, Don. I never asked him, but he was a proud man, and I'm sure, you know, it hurt somewhat for him to not be there. But look, it all worked out in the end, and he was able to be involved again for many years.
What did it mean to your dad when that piece was brokered with Susan, when your dad went all the way out to the museum and talked with Yogi? And then I just thought it was so great for Yogi, Hal, that he was able to interact with this generation of Yankees. I mean, he imparted such wisdom at the games and that spring training. I think it meant a lot for both of them, but you kind of had an inside seat on it. What did it mean to your dad to be able to bring Yogi back into the fold?
Well, I remember the photos of my dad at the museum, you know, and it was just great to see the two of them together again. And you know, it closed a somewhat sad chapter in my dad's life, you know, and it was great from there on out.
So I know it's still fresh. They'll wear an 8 on the jersey tonight. Do you know of any of the plans once this team comes back home, how Yogi will be honored?
Well, obviously we're going to. You know, we're going to do some nice things at the stadium. I don't want to get into what yet, and, you know, we're still discussing everything. And this is, you know, 90 or not, this was somewhat sudden, the way this happened. So, but yes, we're absolutely, it's going to be a special night, that first night back.
Hal, we thank you for joining us. I know it's a difficult day for your family, and I thank you for giving us some time on the show.